lovely audience, please don your Superman costume and
Go in the closet and watch us.
head into the closet. This is date night.
Welcome to Reshoot, amateurs in no suits. Too many movies to explore. Ruthie, Hector, and Ed, laughter till the end. Let's see something never done before.
It's time to Dragonball Evolution.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reshoot, an amateur's guide to good or film.
We take your least favorite movie, your favorite movie, or maybe somewhere in between, and we make it objectively better.
So much around the tagline we have. All right. Today, as you can see by the title, if you can read, it's really nice to read.
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
All right.
I am your host, Ruthie.
I'm your host, Hector. Kakarot? No. Just prepare for a lot of that, y'all. Today we're doing Dragonball Evolution, a movie that was much worse than I remembered it being.
Oh yeah, it's infamous for being how bad it is, and it lives up to his reputation.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So I don't even want to go over should I go over the plot summary quickly?
I mean, it's such a basic plot. It's an Americanized version of Dragon Ball. It's
Goku in high school.
Goku's in high school. He has some conflict with his dad. Oh no, his dad dies before he can learn his secret backstory. Oh no, very sad. Also, he keeps calling him Grandpa, but Gohan is his dad.
The age difference isn't as apparent in this one.
Well, no, because Gohan was his dad in the original.
Like, he called him Grandpa, though.
Yeah, but it was a father-son relationship.
Yeah.
All they had was each other. Anywho, Bulma breaks in. They decide we're gonna team up to get the Dragon Balls together, and then they stock up on allies. And Piccolo is the bad guy. Chi-Chi is there. Yamcha, Roshi.
God, Yamcha did nothing like the entire movie. He just kind of was there.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the actor. I think the actor.
Yeah, the actors are fine in this film. Sorry, keep going.
But yeah, they keep talking about a ally to Piccolo named Ozaru. Ozaru is not a character from the original Dragon Ball universe. It turns out he was Goku all along. Oh no! Goku realizes in the middle of the fight that no, he's not Ozaru, he's Goku. He's gonna be a good guy now. It's fine. And kicks Piccolo's ass. Movie over.
The accidental implication that Goku's a royal Saiyan. How are they going to do the Saiyans?
I don't think they thought that far ahead.
Yeah, that makes no goddamn sense then. Ugh.
Because they wanted Piccolo to be Emperor Pilaf, Piccolo, and Frieza?
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't want to, I don't know, they didn't want to trudge on the IP despite having the IP? Yeah, Piccolo isn't just Piccolo. He's not like any one of the Dragon Ball villains. He's like a mishmash of all of them for some reason, because they couldn't decide what threat level. So of course they had to do, if Piccolo returns to the Earth and he gets his wish, he's gonna destroy the whole world.
Well, the implication also was that he was trapped in the Mifune jar.
Mm-hmm.
But where was the jar? I feel like they cut half the movie.
Yeah, to make it even stupid. I imagine the first iteration of the script was actually half decent, and some executive was like, no, I have a degree in business. We can make this much more palatable to the American audience.
Yeah, there was some stuff that made me think, there's some cuts here. Like, they cut a lot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Man, I like Dragon Ball too.
Oh, yeah. I grew up watching Dragon Ball when I was a kid. I don't think it was the actual episodes, but I remember watching the Frieza arc, so it must have been some rerun.
I started to watch Little Perico. I want to say, looking back on it, considering there was Super Saiyan, there was some bits of the I think it was the Android arc. Although I was 3, so I'm not sure if that was out.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a rerun for me because it came out in '89.
Yeah, well, it came to America later, but I don't remember. Maybe it was the Saiyan arc. Anyway, I saw like 5 seconds. My mom's like, no, that's violent. I mean, I was 3. I don't fully blame her. And then she like, I just thought it was cool because they're floating, you know? I've never seen a show where people flew.
I mean, yeah, similar experience. My mom didn't like disapprove of it, or she didn't like ban it, but I think she did disapprove of it. I did still end up watching quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, 3-year-old me, pretty badass.
I'll try the Fairly Odd Parents. My mom called me after a month.
Fairly Odd Parents was my shit. The ironic part was there were so many bright flashing lights that I remember, and I was not allowed to watch Pokemon as a kid because of the seizure stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just funny.
It's funny. All right, quickly, who's your favorite Dragon Ball character?
Gohan.
You'd love superhero. You'd love this superhero movie. It's either Vegeta or Piccolo. I don't pick the good ones, especially since it's arguably more Vegeta.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris Sabat.
They're there.
All right, so we usually do a system of likes, dislikes, and then our fixes. Could we just, make the movie better?
Mm-hmm. You are technically episode Cesar.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, Ed's not here because he was on a trip,
and he refuses to watch this movie.
Yeah, so it's date night. So I'll go first. All right, the likes. They actually got Roshi mostly right. That's legit. Of all the stuff that I'm sure they cut and changed, the fact that they got Roshi 98% of the way right.
And they mostly just turned down the perviness, which, valid.
I'm surprised they kept the perviness.
Yeah, of all the traits.
And then, like, the glass. I wish they got the sunglasses, though.
And the bald.
I assume the actor was like, I don't want to go bald, but, like, just put on
wear
the bald cap.
Just wear the bald cap.
It makes
also, turtle.
Yeah, there was the turtle. This movie led to Akira Toriyama coming back to make more Dragon Ball, which is fucking love it.
Return of the King.
Yeah. If y'all have seen Dragon Ball Super Broly, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's the best Dragon Ball fight, I think, in my opinion. All right, that's all my likes. Dislikes, the CGI looked cheap. The next dislike, the fights aren't good. There's too many cuts, and there's no real martial artists. Which, it's a martial arts movie. Dragon Ball especially was pure martial arts. Also, hashtag not my Goku. So it's in the middle. So my fixes. It's in a middle school. Goku has a tail, and he lives with Grandpa Gohan and like up in the mountain. He comes down to school every day. He has a friend named Krillin who's also a martial arts geek. Bullies go after Goku, and then especially at his house, but he doesn't. He promised not to fight them, so he just kind of dodges them till they get tired. Krillin fights them regularly, but still ends up losing when it's just one dude as he starts to kind of overthink. He also has a different fighting style than Goku, which comes in later.
Okay.
I think it was more precise, if I remember my Dragon Ball lore correctly. You'll see why in a sec. Goku tries to be friends with Chi-Chi, who's also in his class. He can innately tell she's strong, but she plays it off in front of everyone that it's like, no, she just wants to be normal. Look, everyone, I had to do something different. If it was my real fix, I'd just say, just watch Dragon Ball.
Which is behind the scenes, that's our one rule. You're not allowed to say, just don't make the movie, or just repeat the source material.
Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of trying to see if I can get what they're trying to do of modernizing it. God, I hate saying it like that. While also doing my own thing. So Goku's training with Gohan at night to learn more about Ki, because, to see if it's really working, you better at night, I guess. And then he gets knocked out by Gohan. The next thing he knows is that Gohan's gone. Goku meets Bulma, and they go for Master Roshi. She wants to collect the Dragon Balls, because the Red Ribbon Army kidnapped her dad to make weapons, because he's also an inventor. So this whole middle of the movie is them going on adventures with Roshi, as Roshi trains Goku and they look for the Dragon Balls. Kind of like what the movie was doing.
But better.
I mean, hopefully. Yamcha joins them after he traps them in the pit, but he's doing it for riches, but he actually just wants a girlfriend. I like the idea of Bulma doing it for a boyfriend, but flip it around a little. Halfway through this midway point, they find Krillin, who's wearing the green gi of the Crane School, hence the different fighting style. Because of
But that was Gohan's school.
Hmm?
Gohan's the Crane's dad.
Gohan was trained by Roshi,
Oh.
who was the Turtle School.
Oh, okay.
It was Master Shen who was in the. So I'm introducing, instead of having Chaozu, it's Krillin. I know. Sparking Zero taught me the true power of Chaozu, but it was, I wanted to keep the Krillin bit in there. I like Krillin. I actually really like Krillin.
Yeah.
And so it's Krillin, Tien, and Master Shen. And Krillin and Tien can fly, because the Crane School canonically made the flying technique in Earth, discovered it. So Krillin and Tien can fly, and Goku's jumping around and using the power pole, the extension feature. They had it in the movie for 5 seconds. They don't use it. Frustrating. Like, if you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball Daima, they've been using the power pole again, and it's so fun.
Do they use Nimbus?
No, it's another world, so no. It sucks. At one point, you think he's about to use Nimbus, and then he's like, no, I can fly again. It's like, no, stop it, Goku. Go back. So yeah, Yamcha's throwing rocks to get Tien down. That's his rival. So yeah, Yamcha's fighting with the Wolf Fang Fist against Tien. Goku's using the power pole to kind of catch up to Krillin. One thing I would like is Goku can use the Kamehameha as soon as he sees Roshi do it, but he can't do it well at all. He can't control the beam, and he pops a tire like the original. So it's a little messy. The next fix, the main enemy of the movie is Pilaf, who, along with May, will use a giant robot in the fight. What?
I was also gonna do Emperor Pilaf.
I mean, he's the Red Ribbon Army. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So Roshi has been making sure Goku never sees the moon. Like, it's just subtle, and then it starts to become more and more obvious as soon as the full moon, And at this point, he's like, it's desperate in the fight against the mech, right? It's not working. He blows a hole in the factory where he sees Goku use the moon, where Goku sees the moon and he turns into a Nazaru. Then while he's turning, Goku's kind of realizing in the back of his mind, like, oh, I killed Gohan that night. And that's what happened in the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of realizes what happened. I'd like to think Gohan, with, being a good person, was able to be like, I forgive you, Goku. And then, yeah. And then Goku wins, of course, it's a giant robot versus a giant monkey. Monkey wins.
Ooga booga.
And,
as we all learned from Godzilla v Kong, monkey versus robot, monkey.
And then Krillin's like, oh, maybe, after they start working together, Krillin's trying to come up with this new technique. And then he finally gets in the Ring of Time, the Destructo Disc. Cuts off Goku's tail. And that's kind of the end for now, is, Bulma's reunited with her dad. And then, there's official training now. I assume they beat Master Crane too, because they're working for the... Did I say Crane was working for the Red Ribbon Army?
I don't remember.
Well, that was my idea. I don't think I wrote it down, but yeah. Yeah, Crane was working for the Crane School was working for the Red Ribbon Army.
Was Krillin in on it?
Yes, because that was what Master was doing. So I assume Tien and Krillin changed sides. I said Chaozu, that's why it took me a second. They swap sides after they see the Red Ribbon Army being evil, and they beat up on their master. And then, yeah, that's about it for me. I don't know. Try to keep it lighthearted. The flying might be too much for the budget. I don't care.
I really like it, and I can envision it, because you captured the spirit of Dragon Ball.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What I liked about this movie, I liked that it continued on what Dragon Ball was. Specifically, it brought back Akira Toriyama. It's not that I didn't like
GT.
Yeah,
GT wasn't canceled. They finished it.
Well, no, but wasn't it decanonized after? Did they recanonize it?
No. So what happened is Toriyama has semi-canonized it, saying it's a different universe. It's a different take. So he's not. He designed Super Saiyan 4. He is a fan of.
I thought he wasn't involved with GT.
He was. He came up with the Super Saiyan 4 design. They asked him if he could do it, and he just wanted to stop writing it. He needed a break. I mean, he worked on that thing since because he worked on things since Dragon Ball nonstop.
Yeah. No, valid. My point being, as much as I like GT, we did get more Dragon Ball after it, and GT wasn't exactly the best end to the series. I feel like from what I've heard of Super, much better. Daima seems to be very good. I hear good things from people I trust.
Me. Time was fun.
Yeah.
Pacing's a little off, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of exploring.
I like that it turned both the actors of Piccolo and Goku into Dragon Ball fans. I find that very funny, and both of them being very frustrated with the performance that they were forced to give.
The Piccolo actor went under a surname because he's a union actor. He was
a surname or a pseudonym?
Pseudonym. Thank you.
Yeah.
He was in Dragon Ball Super as Goku Black.
Don't shoot!
Well,
He's not
Zamasu.
black!
Yeah. I think it was Zamasu or the few Zamasu. He was one of them. But he did come back and did it justice.
Redeemed. Now we just need to get the guy who played Goku.
I know he gave a rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, and he's apologized for it before, which I don't think he has to.
Yeah, no, that's not his fault.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my likes. Here's my dislikes. Every time I'd try to say, okay, yeah, I can kind of see where you're going, it would start to suck.
Like what?
Like, okay, the concept of Goku being in an American high school, kind of interesting, but this isn't Goku. This is like watching the Netflix adaptation of Death Note and expecting Light Yagami to be the same as Light Turner. Not the same person. They are fundamentally different. This Goku is like loner, not like the other kids. I'm weird. I'm a freak. I'm predating Riverdale by like, I don't know, 5 years.
Was it 5? Oh, shit.
I
It
don't.
might have been 5 or 6. You're not off.
But like, this kind of like edgy realism reboot, but not really, because this is the world of Dragon Ball.
I'm weird. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo.
I wear this stupid hat.
Riverdale reference.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jughead.
Everything's normal until it's not, which is weird because like the world of Dragon Ball has like cat people and Mr. Popo, and it's just normal.
Wasn't the president like
a dog?
A dog, yeah.
Yeah. That's not a thing from DBZ Abridged.
No, it's not. It's he's the actual president.
And there's dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are canonical to Dragon Ball.
Weren't there rabbits on the moon after Goku beat him up in Dragon Ball?
I didn't get that far into Dragon Ball.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. But yeah.
I got a couple arcs into Dragon Ball.
There's a lot of like goofy stuff.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore.
It was kind of just like Akira Toriyama being like, reality? That's stupid. Dinosaurs. Dog president. Fuck you.
It's also Journey to the West. I'm not going to explain it.
Yeah. No, and like, I don't know, there's so much like attention to detail or not even attention to detail. It's like bare bones Americana-ness, and then, oh shit, we forgot about like Dragon Ball, and then all this crazy shit, and it's just so segmented, where there's normal shit, weird shit, normal shit, weird shit.
And it's not like the fun weird shit. It's just like, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Like, they have May with a jetpack for 1 second as she escapes. Cool, so there's jetpacks. We're gonna see more of that, right? No.
We only see like a handful of capsules, which in the show,
I don't like how they do it.
Yeah.
I know it's cooler to show the CGI, but why don't you just use that for fighting instead of like seeing a thing? Just do the puff of smoke.
Yeah. How would I fix this movie? Great question. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
So, in my normally, if this was not an episode on Dragon Ball, the universe, the extended universe, I would be like, I'm just gonna go with what I have in the movie. That's the only sandbox I'm playing in. Today, no, fuck that. We're DBZ fans. I'm gonna go out. Sensei, forgive me. I'm gonna go all out.
That's a Rock Lee thing. Wrong anime. That's Code Geass.
Come along with me and bring all your hopes and dreams. Damn it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and unsegment the mishmash of real shit, weird shit. We're getting Dog President. you know what? No, we're not getting Dog President. We're getting Emperor Pilaf. He has taken over the world. Uh, Things are mostly fine. It's just like little weird rules here and there. I don't necessarily think the Red Ribbon Army you need to have them be so explicit, but yeah, he's like already taken over the world. Um, Goku, sure, we'll keep him in high school just so you can differentiate mine and Hector's fixes. Uh, Goku goes to school. He's not a loner. He's not weird. He doesn't none of that. Goku's technically a jock, but he's not like a dick. I don't know. He's a jock.
Yeah, he would be a jock.
Had he not been homeschooled on a mountain for 8 years with no social skills, yeah, he would have ended up a jock. And he's part of his school's martial arts team. Krillin is also on his team. His
Goku would murder everyone.
He's just a kid.
No.
He's holding back.
Okay.
He's doing this for the love of the sport.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't know if I'd keep the tail thing.
Okay, that's fair. I like the tail.
I know you like the
I
tail.
wish they bring the tail back.
For the sake of this movie's horrible CGI budget, I'm gonna leave out the tail.
Okay, fair.
So, Goku and Krillin, they're actually best buds. Krillin is more of the kind of like loner kid, because apparently you need that in the high school movies, but the bullies on the team leave him alone because Goku and Krillin are buds. And Goku has no fucking idea.
Fucking idea about what?
That he is the only thing keeping the bullies away from Krillin. Krillin could also kick their asses, but he doesn't want to be banned from the team. Gohan is the coach. Roshi is the assistant coach. He was banned from being coach because I don't.
Are you keeping the perverted shit in?
Tamer, equal level to what's in the movie. Like somebody caught him with a maid outfit, and he was demoted from coach to assistant coach.
I thought he was trying to like kiss one of the moms of the teammates or something.
I'd make that a rumor.
Okay.
So the four of them plus whoever else is on the team, they're coming to the tournament. It's like the last tournament of the season. It's a big fucking deal. And there are 7 teams in the tournament.
Is this a Budokai Tenkaichi?
No, it's the high school version.
Yeah, I'm just saying, are you simplifying it?
A little.
Okay.
So the idea is, and this is mythology that everyone in the world would know. Once upon a time, there used to be 7 mystical orbs, Dragon Balls. You used to be able to bring them together to make a wish. Each of the 7 schools that are coming together today have a Dragon Ball, and the winner of the tournament, you're supposed to get all 7 Dragon Balls. At this point, it's more ceremonial than anything else. But Roshi and Gohan know of the existence of Dragon Balls, so they're like telling the students, like, no, this is a big deal. And all the students, except for maybe Goku, are like, whatever, Grandpa. So they get there. They have that school. There's the Crane School. They have a school that is sponsored by
Heat-Tap.
What?
Heat-Tap. That's the Dragon Ball Z abridged joke. Remember, like, the Cell game sponsored by Heat-Tap.
No, it's a school that's sponsored by Capsule Corp, and Bulma is in that team. She bought her way in.
She would.
And let me see. Oh, there's also one more school of martial arts that Chi-Chi goes to. It's an elite school because her dad is, king of the fucking mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And she's there, 1, because she's a really good fighter. 2, she and Goku used to go to like martial arts club together over the summer. And she does have a huge crush on him. But he doesn't know, because, Goku's a dumbass.
Yeah.
He is the original himbo. Don't at me, I'm right. So they go through the tournament. I want the first part of the movie to feel like Karate Kid, right? So they're going through the tournament and they're supposed to win. And all of the other schools, except for their school with the number 4 Dragon Ball, none of them have their Dragon Balls. And this is a big deal because it's rumored to be that Emperor Pilaf wants the Dragon Balls for whatever purpose. From then, Roshi and Gohan decide to take the kids on a field trip because we have to get all the Dragon Balls to prevent Emperor Pilaf from getting all the Dragon Balls. And yeah, I want it to be that world rump adventure. Have a cameo with Tien, have Yamcha come in, have all the Dragon Ball cast come together to try and find the Dragon Balls. And what may you be wondering, does Emperor Pilaf want with the Dragon Balls?
Don't say. I think I know what it is.
He wants to be 3 inches taller.
God damn it! You took the Frieza bit from Super.
It's a good bit.
It's
though.
a really good bit.
Look me in the eye and tell me that that's not what he would want.
Yeah, he would.
He was so egotistical in the original show. Had that idea been incepted into his head of, well, he's Emperor of Earth, but he's also like kind of short. Yeah, he would want to remedy that. And so the entire cast are like, oh no, what could the evil Emperor Pilaf want? And right as he's about to wish for it, Goku wishes for a muffin button, or I don't know, something like that. I'm kidding. That was a gag. The last bit is a fight between the gang and Emperor Pilaf and his army as they're trying to like get the last of the Dragon Balls together and make a wish, but not Pilaf's wish because they don't know what his wish was.
Mm-hmm. That's so lighthearted and goofy. I love it.
I wanted it to be like Dragon
No,
Ball.
it does feel like early Dragon Ball. It's just goofy adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about more Dragon Ball stuff. Favorite form?
I mean, is it sad I'm just a sucker for the classic, the original Super Saiyan
No.
when it was happening in the Frieza saga?
Yeah, no, that was sick as fuck.
Yeah. Can I also just say I really enjoy the fan interpretation from Dragon Ball Legend, the fan animation that we watched right before recording.
Yeah, no, if you haven't seen it,
it's a treat.
It's on YouTube, Dragon Ball Legend. It is so much. It's like 6 minutes, and it's so good. I hope that animator does some more shit. Not with that, but just he does. I think he has his own comic books.
Well, he's got his own studio.
Yeah, he has a comic. I think he also has comic books. So if you can, you'll find it on YouTube and then follow him. He's a good. I forget his name. I feel so bad, but
his Studio Stray Dog.
Yeah, thank you, Studio Stray Dog. God, they're fucking talented.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's your favorite form?
It's Super Saiyan.
Okay,
for sure. I was partial to Super Saiyan God. It felt very different when it first appeared, and I don't like Ultra Instinct as soon as the white hair is a thing. I get why, but it just kind of it's like, okay, it's another hair recolor. Actually,
is our cat Ultra Instinct?
Our cat,
yes.
Boomer.
Yes,
I think he is. Can he dodge this?
He took.
I went
his
to boop
brain
his,
dodged it.
I went to boop his nose and he just ran right for it.
He wants that boop.
Although I will admit, I think the Broly, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, the way they do all those transformations felt really unique again.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
Valid. Yeah. No, they did a lot of cool shit with that. Oh man.
All right. Other Dragon Ball or like martial art movies. If you could, I don't know.
Just favorite martial art movies?
I don't know.
Oh, The Raid. Those one, The Raid Redemption is the American version for one, and then The Raid 2. It's very confusing, but they're good. They have no right being as good as they are. What John Wick did to guns, this movie did to martial art films. I
gotta say, you introduced me to Shadow. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know if I can.
It's a wuxia film. 2018, yeah, technically, but we got in America in 2019.
International release.
Yeah, it's really good.
I would consider Everything Everywhere a martial arts movie.
No, it is.
Yeah. Also, a really good one.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen too many of the others of the classics. I know, I'm a bad fan.
Goku versus Bruce Lee, no energy blasts.
If ki isn't a thing?
Yeah. Just straight up punching each other.
Just straight up technique?
Yeah. Technique!
Goku.
Really?
Goku's Goku just has to see it once and he can do it, so...
He does have that idiot savant syndrome.
Yeah, no, he's a genius at fighting. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. But yeah, just fucking love Dragon Ball, you guys. It's so good.
So good.
So good. Favorite anime?
Favorite anime? I mean, this is like my gateway, you know?
No, yeah. No, it has a spot. Like, no matter where anything is in your top 10, it's always like just next to the top 10. Like, it always has a spot.
Yeah, it's grandfathered in. I mean, I think mine's Fruits Basket, which has some martial arts technically, but not really.
Which, the 2019 version, right?
Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick.
Wait, you like the original version a lot more than the 2019?
It's not that I don't like. This is why I asked you not to make me pick. The animation is bad. It's super corny.
2003 version. She's talking about.
Yeah. Look, I get it. It's inaccurate. The dialogue is hokey. It's not great, but it's one of the it was also one of my early anime. I can't not enjoy it.
No, for sure.
I will say the ending super sucks.
I get that. My first real anime was Black Cat, which I don't think many people have heard of.
I didn't finish it, I don't think. I couldn't get into it.
It's fine. It was the first one, so I felt a lot, but looking back on it, I probably wouldn't have picked it as, man, I can't decide. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably one of the top three.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, one of my favorites. I think probably my favorite of all time.
Valid.
It has everything I like. Can't wait for Lazarus in next year. What else?
Yeah, now I'm just trying to remember all my anime. FMAB is definitely in my top 3.
Yeah, no, for sure. We still need to finish Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah, Mob Psycho is probably number 3.
I think JoJo's is in the top 3.
It's in my top 5.
Top 5 for sure. It's just, I don't know. It's special. If you haven't seen JoJo's, it's the weirdest one to ever recommend. One of the weirder ones to recommend outside of Baki, which I haven't seen much.
Goku versus Dio. An unstoppable brain meets an immovable empty skull cavity.
So are we talking which time? We're in the timeline for
Part 3.
For Goku.
Oh, for Goku. In between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2.
So Cell Saga.
Yeah. Cell or androids.
Okay, so here's the thing. They did a death battle recently with Jono versus Joker, and they flat out said that the stands could move at around light speed, if not faster.
Right, because it's a manifestation of the soul.
Yes, but also just some of the reaction times. I think the manga it was super fast. God, I would probably have to say if Dio doesn't stop time.
Oh no, I'm fully accounting for stopping time.
I don't think you could pierce Goku if Goku has enough ki to.
What do you mean?
Being, if I remember correctly, the reason sometimes bullets hurt Goku and sometimes they don't is because he's not ready for it. So if he's ready to fight and then time stops, I don't think Dio could pierce his skin.
I mean, but Dio plays super dirty because he does strike when you're not expecting it. That's how he got
Jonathan.
I mean, it's how he got Jonathan, yes, but I was thinking more, isn't that how he got Kakyoin and Joseph?
Yes. But, yeah, you're right.
Also, can we just, sorry, we're on an ADHD rant here. Can we just appreciate the joy that Dio must have felt as he kept stopping time to move Polnareff back to the base of the stairs every 8 seconds?
Someone asked me once what I could do if I could stop time. I immediately gave that answer. But yeah, it's honestly, Goku could just fly up and destroy the planet. So by that point,
but he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. But I'm saying if it's just a fight with no repercussions, then yeah. By that point, Cell was about to destroy the planet. So, oh man, love Dragon Ball.
No.
That whole saga was just everyone taking turns with the idiot stick, and we all love it. Oh man, God, I love Dragon Ball.
Okay. Hashtag not your Goku. Would you recast him so he's not a white dude?
Yeah.
Who would you recast him as?
Well,
I have a fan cast, and it would make sense in the context of the movie.
Yeah.
Simu Liu.
He wasn't even a star then.
He wasn't a star then, but he was 20 years old, and in the movie, Goku's 18.
Yeah, no, you're right. And he was definitely doing. I remember he was doing. Wasn't he doing like stock images around the time?
I've
Remember
no
he
idea.
got. I don't know.
If not, a clone of Bruce Lee, cloned like 18 years prior, that would also be valid in my mind. A CGI'd. Uh, no, I don't think Goku could do Jackie Chan.
Honestly, whoever can wear the wig or get the hair as close to that as possible, and also be a good martial artist, I feel like they should be good enough.
What if that was Nicolas Cage though? A la
As Goku,
jujitsu.
as Goku.
Yes.
Call me, help me, ho! No, so I hate myself for making that joke.
Speaking it into existence.
Ugh. Man,
I was about to ask if Nick Cage has ever been in a kung fu, in like a martial arts film, but
Jujitsu,
then I
yeah.
remember jujitsu exists.
God, that movie was like
that it technically exists.
I didn't hate it. I just thought it was like really badly paced and barely a story. But like the martial arts was genuinely good.
I mean, yeah, because they actually hired
Martial artists, yeah. No, man, I think we need something like. How do you think that Naruto movie's gonna be? Because you got the dude who did Shang-Chi directing it.
I would need to see the cast, and I would need to know what they're pulling from Naruto, because you can get some really good stuff. But if it's the studio that's behind Dragon Ball Evolution, I wouldn't put my money behind it. You know?
Honestly, I think we talked about it once on our Discord. Lord D was saying if it's an original thing, that might like in between certain arcs, that could work. I don't know.
I don't know if the studio would have that much faith to put in a director, because I feel like what happened with this movie is they had I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier, but I feel like with Dragon Ball Evolution, they were too worried that Dragon Ball wasn't beloved enough, it wasn't recognized enough. Like Minecraft, they have to explain how Minecraft exists. Shut up! It's just fucking Minecraft.
I feel like the execs who believe that are idiots though, because like
I mean, yeah.
There's like a taqueria Goku in Mexico I want to go to, but like there's way
Dragon Ball has been a thing in international culture since the 90s, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably earlier too. But it's so infamous. It's like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Or Star Wars, you know?
Yeah. I feel like Dragon Ball is gonna legitimately outlast a lot. It's already starting to outlast it. As much as I hate to say it, like Sailor Moon's starting to get forgotten. It's classic, but like I don't see anyone. Maybe I don't see many people talking about it.
Yeah.
Which sucks. And I don't know. People are starting to kind of, for better or worse, starting to kind of just give up on Star Wars.
I mean, yeah.
Especially like some of the sequels. I get it. But yeah, no, Dan, Daima. Watch Daima if you haven't seen it. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, it's really fun.
Okay, do I have to I know it's a prequel to Super, but would I need to like any kind of sequel? Like, would I need Super to understand
No,
anything?
not at all. There's one joke they made, one reference where they're like, "Which universe are you going to?" And it's like Universe 7, which is the main universe. But that's it.
Okay.
Like, there's no god stuff outside of like the Supreme Kai. There's nothing like that. It's just a bunch of goofy fun. And I think they pumped up the animation. I don't know if it was like before Toriyama died or that they're already buffing up the animation or what, but like they're doing it their all. Like they're really giving it their all, and I'm glad for it.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's been very fun. But yeah, y'all should just watch Dragon Ball again.
Yeah, even just like the original Dragon Ball.
That's what I meant. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
heck, watch GT. There's some fun stuff there.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a whole lot of it, but some of the stuff I saw was like the baby arc was pretty cool.
I think you might get frustrated watching the original Dragon Ball because you didn't like Cocaine Bear because of the one joke. Dragon Ball has one joke, and it's Goku doesn't get social norms, so oftentimes he's almost as much of a perv as Roshi. He just doesn't understand it.
I don't think he's being a perv. I know the exact thing you're talking about. He doesn't get it, so I think it's not the same. But this is very. It feels different. I don't know, I just like I like it's a silly gag stuff too. I don't mind it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm giving this movie an F.
Yeah, no, this is like an F. I've been watching a lot of video essays on why the Batman is good. Fuck you, sure, I'm right. I love the Batman.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
I don't know. It's just really good. I was talking with somebody this weekend, and they were telling me why they didn't like it, and I was like,
They didn't like the Batman?
no. They said that they preferred the Dark Knight because the Dark Knight, and then they went off on this ramble about how Batman really couldn't save Gotham. He's the hero that Gotham deserves, or whatever the line is. I haven't seen Dark
He's
Knight.
not the hero he's not the hero we need. Or he's the hero we need, but the one we don't deserve.
Yeah, and I'm listening to them, and I'm just like, and you don't like the Batman? I don't know.
I mean, I get the runtime is exhausting. I will give that point there. It is exhausting. At the same time, though, as a detective, I love a good slow detective film. Yeah. So
it's good shit.
It's good shit. The fucking penguin. Oh my god.
Oh, the penguin. Oh.
It sucked the landing so hard, you guys. Like, this is fresh from, like it happened this earlier in the week. The finale, it stuck the landing hard. And
it's not a spoiler for me to say, because you're expecting it. It's in the same cinematic universe. Watching, like, as the camera zooms out, seeing the bat sign flicker onto the cloud in the distance. Ooh, I can't wait!
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so good.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Ruthie hasn't seen it yet. Arcane season 2. So far, we've only gotten the 6 episodes. But of the 9,
how are the 6 episodes?
Very good. I have some Act 1 has a pacing issue, or a weird pacing issues. Act 2 has some of it, but not as much, and it kind of course correct in a good way. I'm loving the show. Like, people are saying the same thing on the internet. Like, God, the pacing could be better, but everything's still done so well.
Is it just breakneck?
Some parts. Again, I think they were going to do 3 or 4 seasons, and then they were like, we can't keep this type of effort up for too long. So I think they did the best they could.
Like God of War.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok had some...
I mean, no, it had pacing issues, but they want... What I'm comparing it to is the fact that they condensed what could have been a trilogy into a duo.
Yes. I'm not mad with how they did it. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It's just kind of like... I wish they made a few... with God of War, I wish they made some different...
Yeah.
Focus on different story beats.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think next episode should be our Christmas special, potentially. We might take a little bit of a break until we get to the Christmas special, everyone.
Oh, I see. I don't get an episode.
You'll get the next one. You're first of the year.
Yeah.
First of the year. Also, weren't you As Above, So Below?
Yeah, but we get to do it again. Because remember,
Ed pick 2, right? Yeah, so you get... Yeah, Christmas special, then you.
Mm-hmm. And then you, and then Ed.
Yeah. And then we'll have to remember who picked who. Or who's next in the actual order.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, no, because then it's Ed, then me, then you.
You're right. I don't remember orders for anything anymore. But yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Give this 5 stars, subscribe to or follow, or whatever your podcast app says.
And subscribe. Hit that like button.
We have a YouTube if you're listening on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, have a great rest of your week, everyone.
Maybe a day. Maybe a whole month. You know what? Treat yourself. 2 months.
2 months.
Goodbye. Today's film was Dragonball Evolution, directed by James Wong. The original manga and anime was created by Akira Toriyama, and the screenplay adaptation was written by Ben Ramsey. The cinematographer was Robert McLaughlin. Go show some love on their various social media accounts. They made a movie, which is more than we can say here. Lovely audience, it's that time of year again. Please join us for our Hallmark movie special, 5 Gold Rings. Goodbye.